Island going to be the home team tonight. Pekin be the road dogs here with the 3 seed, 2 seed Rock Island. And this is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina with Bo Winkle. Going to get the starters from Pekin. That's number 3, JT Ramsey. Number 21, 6-foot senior guard, Nate Bennett. That's number 32, 6-foot junior, Trey Scotty. Zach Hansen, 6'2" junior. And another junior rounding it out, number 34, 6'6" junior, Nathan Taphorn.
Gonna get the starters for Rock Island. Here you go with the starting lineups for the Rock Island Rocks. Western Big Six co-champions. Starting at guard, at number 5, that's a 5'5" sophomore, that's CJ Carr. CJ Carr, one of the men to watch out for Rock Island.
Number 15, Keenan Shorter.
Also at guard, a 6'3" sophomore, that's Keaton Shorter.
Number 21, Brian Richardson.
Also at guard, a 5'10" junior, that's number 21, Brian Richardson.
Number 20, Markel.
At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 20, that is Markel Beasley. And the man in the middle, a 6'8" senior, that is number 32, Denzel McCulley. The Rock Island Rocks are coached by Tom Siegel, assisted by Rod Leatherman and Tony Hickman. We're about to get things underway. This should be a very good one between the Pekin Dragons and the Rock Island Rocks.
Tonight's officials are Aaron Furrow, John Holder, and Simon Dodson.
Rock Island there again, coached by Tom Siegel. He's a 2-time state champion, one at the single A level, one at 3A. Won it at Rock Falls. Now he's trying to do it in 4A with the Rock Island Rocks here, Western Big Six champions, and trying to do a lot more this year. They got a tough team in Pekin here to get through one more time. And they're going to have to take on Rock Island again, or excuse me, Moline again here at Wharton Fieldhouse. But we got to get through this Pekin team first and see how these teams come out. It should be, I guess, the first one to jump on top early could go a long way and determine this win. I think if Pekin get it up early and they can kind of play their ball game and not get up in Rock Island's up-tempo back and forth ball game, I think Pekin can stand a chance to beat this Rock Island team on the road. That opening tip is won by Rock Island, and they're going to start with the ball first.
Here comes CJ Carr, Rock Island going right to left in this first half. Pekin left to right. Rock Island white jerseys, red lettering. Pekin red jerseys, black lettering. Near side now, that's CJ Carr, the 5'5" guard. He's got nasty passes like that one there. McCulley can't hang on to the rocket pass by Carr, and it out of bounds it goes. 7:43 to go here in this first quarter. It is scoreless.
Ramsey with the ball. Rock Island picked up in a full court man-to-man. CJ Carr there anchoring the defense for Rock Island. He's a tough guy up top. On the left side there, that's number 33, Hansen. Swings that one over to Scotty. Scotty right side. Dishes it up to Nate Bennett. Nate Bennett drives the lane. Shots up in the lane. That one's up and good. Pekin's on the board first with 7:25 to go here in the first. 2-0 is the lead for the Dragons.
Here comes Carr now. The defending 3A state champions. Their first game in this state tournament. We're getting around here. Brian Richardson. Richardson drives on this zone. Travel going to be called. So 2 turnovers at the start of this game by Rock Island. Pekin, like you said, like Brian said, if they can get on them early, they should be able to play their ball game, make Rock Island play from behind all night.
Here, T. Ramsey now with the ball. CJ Carr again in defense of him. He's picking up man-to-man. Taphorn sets the pick, and he gets it across half court. Does Hansen. Ramsey called for the travel near the hoop. That's going to be an early turnover. 7:02 to go. Still Pekin 2 and Rock Island yet to get on the board.
CJ Carr, the sophomore, bringing it across for Rock Island. 2 sophomores starting tonight for Rock Island, a junior and 2 seniors. Here's Carr. Got a screen but didn't use it. Now working around up top. Stolen away by Ramsey.
Ramsey drives lane right side. Shots up. Got a lot of contact on that one. No call. And actually that one almost looked like it was off of Pekin last. And Pekin's going to get the ball underneath their own hoop. Inbounds in it. That's Zach Hansen. With Denzel McCulley, big Denzel McCulley in defense of him. Taphorn right side. Swings that one over. Gives it up to Zach Hansen right side. That's going to be Trey Scotty. Taphorn shot from 3, left wing. That one's up. No good. A little strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Pekin. Up with it. And 2 points right there again is Zach Hansen. And Pekin's up 4-0 here at Moline Wharton Fieldhouse.
Here comes Rock Island now. McCulley now. for the Rocks. Trying to get something going for this Rock Island Ball Club. Here's Markel Beasley, near far side baseline. Working around here, this 1-2-2 zone by the Pekin Dragons. CJ Carr up top now. Working around now. Back near side, Richardson trying to get it down low, and another turnover. That's 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of this game by Rock Island.
That's 4-0. It's 6:01 to go here. Again, Pekin, if they can play their game, keep things pretty close to the vest and do things very fundamentally, Pekin can go a long way in winning this game. They're up 4-0. 5:55 to go here first quarter. Again, Rock Island, if they can get that ball up tempo and get that showtime going, Rock Island's a very tough team to beat, and everybody around the area noticed that when Rock Island won the Big Six. On the right side now, that's Trey Scotty, top of the key. That one's nearly stolen away, and is by the Rocks.
Richardson now, lost hand of the ball. McCauley gets it. McCauley dumped down to Richardson. Richardson, block foul called on Ramsey on the ground. That's the first team foul on or that's the second team foul on Pekin, excuse me. Excuse me, that is the first actually. It's 4-0 here as Rock Island gets the ball back here. CJ Carr. Carr with it now. Drives, kicks it back out. Keenan shorter near side. Now on the near side baseline, Carr. Carr drove. Whoa, nice spin move there by CJ Carr. Gets it back up top now for McCauley. McCauley a long range 2. Got it! Denzel McCauley, and Rock Island's on the board.
5:2 to go. It's 4-2 with the Pekin Dragons ahead. Trey Scotty brings it up the right side of the court for the Dragons. Scotty swings that one over to Hanson. Zach Hanson gives it up tap on top of the key. Right side, shot from 3. That one's up from Scotty. No good. Airballed, actually. Rebounded by Denzel McCauley.
Here comes Carr for the Rocks. Bringing it across half court now with CJ Carr. Carr steps back now, gets it over to Richardson. Thought about 3, didn't pull it. Drives the middle now. Richardson ties the game, and we are now knotted up.
4:45 first quarter. Rocks battle back. They got this one tied up at 4. Bringing it across half court now is Nate Bennett. Finds Hanson on the left side. They get that one on the post to Taphorn right side baseline. That one's up and good. Pekin's back ahead, 6-4, 4.5 left in the first.
That Nate Taphorn, probably the best player on that Pekin Dragons squad. It'll be interesting to see how him and McCauley match up all night long. Here's a shot from 3 by Shorter for the lead. Off the back of the rim, no good. Nice rebound there by Richardson. Bang! Ball rolled around the rim there, and it finally fell. So Rock Island comes back and ties the game.
Ramsey gives it up Taphorn. Been about a different guy every time down court. That's brought it across half court for the Pekin offense. Down the post. That one's up from Hanson. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Pekin. Pekin on the baseline. That's Taphorn driving the lane. That's going to be Nate Bennett. Called for the travel. Too many steps. As soon as he got the ball in possession. End of the game now for Pekin. That's number 15, Josh Tilstra. He's a 6'4" senior for the Dragons.
Trey Siegel coming in for the Rock Island Rocks. He checks in for Shorter. And now here we go, back underway. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter of action here. The 2-3 seed matchup in this Moline Regional. Winner gets Moline Friday night here at Wharton Fieldhouse. Here's Beasley, far side baseline. Now in the lane, puts up a shot. Count it! Markel Beasley and the Rocks have their first lead of the night. Beasley drove, got the contact, puts it in. And Beasley trying to put the Rocks up by 3. Here with 3:44 to go in this first quarter. I'm Joe Wink, alongside me, Brian Medina. Drew Bennett checks back out for the Dragons, and Scotty comes back in. Here's the free throw by Beasley up off the front of the rim, so the lead's still at 2.
Rams with the ball right side. CJ Carr in defensive him. They get it up to Hanson. That's again in the corner. Hanson thought about 3, drives the baseline. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul on McCauley. That's going to be Rock Island's first team foul.
3:31 to go here in this quarter. Excuse me. 8-6 still.
Scotty, let's get into the baseline. Looking to find Taphorn. Taphorn on the left wing. Swings that one. Swings over to JT Ramsey. Ramsey back over to Taphorn. Taphorn in the corner. Shots up. That one's up. Nothing good. That's 2 more points off the hands of Zach Hanson in the corner. Excuse me. Number 30. Yeah, it was Zach Hanson.
Now working around for Rock Island. Tied back up here at 8. Seesaw battle. Shot from 3 by McCauley. In and out. Rebound grab there by Taphorn.
Taphorn comes up with it. Tied up at 8. 3:05 to go here in this first quarter. He can stand it strong here against the Big Six champs. Taphorn gets that one to the corner to Ramsey. Ramsey right side, right corner. They're going to get the ball in the post. Can't do it. They get that ball swinging around perimeter. That's going to be Zach Hansen now. Zach Hansen drives lane against McCauley. Gets a shot up in the lane. No good. Rebound Denzel. The Rocks are back running again.
Nice rebound there by the big man McCauley. Bringing that down with authority. Here's Richardson. Nice head fake there, but he's going to get called for the travel. Short is going to check back in for the Rock Island Rocks. He's coming in now for Richardson.
2:40 left here, first quarter. Rocks 8, Dragons 8. Moline Regional semifinal game. Taphorn brings it across half court, gives it to Ramsey. And the block again, that's Hansen. Zach Hansen right side. Gives it back over to Trey Scotty. Scotty, that shot from 3. Hansen's up, no good. Rebounded by the Rocks.
Here they come now down court. Nice little back step there. Working around here Shorter. Keenan Shorter up top now for Rock Island. Or excuse me, that's CJ Carr. With it. Nice pass to McCauley down low. Easy land, and Rock Island back up on top.
I'm not sure if Pekin really has anybody in the post that can really match up against him. He's got a big body and big tall kid. Right side now, that's Zach Hansen. Gives it to Taphorn. Taphorn drives lane, shot from just inside the free throw line. That's up and good. 10-10 is the score. 1:50 to go in the first.
Nate Taphorn again for Pekin. He's got 4 so far for the Dragons. Working around Siegel, a deep 3. Good! Trey Siegel and Rock Island. This seesaw battle.
That's JT Ramsey now on right side. Rocks have their largest lead at 3. Ramsey gonna get it across half court. Gets that one in the corner to Hansen. Hansen swings one, Taphorn shot from 3, back right at you. That's good! Right back at you, 13-13. 1:20 to go here in the first. Taphorn starting out real strong.
Yeah, he's got 7 of their 13. What a start to this game. Back and forth they go. And we're tied at 13 again. This is about the 3rd or 4th tie we've had in this game. Ball almost stolen away by Ramsey. It's tipped, so it won't be an over and back. Coach
Good sized crowd here again for the second game at Wharton Fieldhouse. And they got a 13-13 game here in the first.
Shorter now working around. Near side Siegel again for 3. Go over. Excuse me, way off the mark there.
Taphorn comes up with the ball now. Gives it to JT Ramsey. We got 45 seconds left here in this first quarter. Pekin trying to get the lead back. Pekin got up. Rock Island got their first lead at 8-6. With 3:44 to go here in this first quarter. Now it's 13 all. Right side's Ramsey. We got 32 seconds left. Ramsey gonna give that one up. Gives it up to Josh Tilstra. That's Hansen. Hansen again back to Ramsey. Got 20 seconds. Swings it over left side. Trey Scotty. Trey Scotty on the left side. He looks to drive the lane. Nothing doing. We got 12 to go.
Oh.
That's Josh Tilstra on the right side. Finds JT Ramsey. They got 6. Ramsey looks to drive the lane. Drives the lane. Shots up in the lane. That one's up. No good, but he's going to the free throw line on the foul. We got 3 seconds left here in this first quarter. And Ramsey has the opportunity to give Pekin the lead here after 1.
Yeah, Pekin killing that last about 32, 33 seconds there. When we play, when UT went up there and played, we called the game up there in Pekin. There was a time in that game where Pekin killed about 2 minutes of one possession. Here's Ramsey just short on the free throw. As Trent McLean checks in for the Pekin Dragons. Ramsey now.
13 all. Ramsey's second, trying to give his team a 1-point lead. That's up, and that one's good. Real soft touch. Hits the free throw, gives his squad a 14-13 lead. Rock Island gonna have one last chance. Gonna be able to run the baseline here underneath their own defensive basket.
Shorter's going to be the one to get it in. They have 3 seconds, so they'll have enough time to take a couple dribbles before they get a shot away. Trying for a baseball pass here. They get it to McCauley. Here he's got down to one, got to get a shot away. He does! Can't get it to bank in. Almost does, though. So that's the end of the first quarter. Good game so far here after 1. Back and forth they went in that first quarter. About 3 or 4 lead changes, about 4 ties. It's been a real good game. After 1, Pekin 14, Rock Island 13 here at Morelen's Wharton Fieldhouse. Nate Taphorn leads the way for Rock Island, or excuse me, for Pekin. He's got 7 of the team's 13, leading the way for the Rocks. Sharing the wealth here in this quarter. They got 2 with 4, and in McCulley and Richardson. They got Siegel with a 3. And Beasley has 2 points as well.
And it's 14-13 after 1. Pekin gonna get the ball here to start the second quarter. See if they can't build on this 1-point lead. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece, so no real foul trouble here in the first half. Gonna get it in from that far sideline. That's JT Ramsey. Starters all back in for the Dragons. Getting it in, that's Scotty and Pekin. They've got everybody out there handling the ball. On the left side now it's Hanson, right? Gives it up to Ramsey. Ramsey again gives it up to Trey Scotty. Scotty on the right side. Swings that back over to Ramsey. Again, real strong, crisp pass from the Pekin Dragons. Notice that from the onset. As Zach Hanson from the right side gets it in. That's Bennett. Bennett drives the lane. Can't get a shot off. Nice defense there from the Rocks. Nearly stolen away, out of bounds. But again, real tough defense there from Rock Island.
Yeah, they're one of the better defensive teams. They're probably the best defensive team in the Big Six. They can make a lot of mistakes, and they will capitalize off those mistakes when you make them.
And Zach Hanson ball trapped here on the right side. Gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey, far right side wing. Hanson at the top of the key. Hanson gets that one in over to Trey Scotty. Looking to find Taphorn down on the post. Scotty gets that one over to JT Ramsey, right side. Taphorn shot from 3. And it's good. They're up by 4, 17-13. 7:05 to go here in the second quarter.
Taphorn's got 10 now. That's 17 for the Pekin Dragons. And now here's Siegel far side. Trey Siegel now up top for Rashawn Brown. Working it around now. Here's Babers. Thought about 3, didn't pull it. Here's McCulley, drives, pulls up on the free throw line, can't get the ball. Rebound, nice rebound there. Or by Brown, and tip it away for Siegel. Siegel pulls from 3. Off the mark. Rebound grab there. Tipped around, knocked out of bounds. It's come back to this way for Pekin.
Touch last by Rock Island there. Both teams fighting hard on them boards. But Pekin comes up on that loose ball. 17-13. We got 6:42 to go, second quarter. Been the Taphorn show so far. Nathan Taphorn, the 6'6 junior, got 10 of the Pekin 17. I knew this was going to be a team to watch out for. They got the 3 seed in this region, but they're a lot better than that at 16-9. And they play in a very, very tough conference. As JT Ramsey gets it across half court for the Dragons. Top of the key, that's Zach Hanson. Hanson swings over to Taphorn. Back over to Hanson on the left wing. And Trey Scotty right side gives it to JT Ramsey. Looking to find Taphorn down on the post. Can't get him the ball from the free throw line. That's Bennett. Bennett gives it up. Hanson shots up in the lane. That's good. And he's fouled in the basket. He's got an opportunity for a 3-point play. So Pekin's going to go up by 5. Could potentially make it 6 here. And that would be their largest lead of the night.
Foul number 21, Ryder Richardson is first.
Hanson all fired up there after he hits that layup. He can go up 7 here, which would be the largest lead for either team. He can't hit the free throw though.
High above everybody else is Denzel McCauley. His crew trailed by 6 now.
Here's Siegel, kick ball here in the near side corner. 19-13 to score, 6:06 to go here in this second quarter of play here at the Moline Regional. Again, I'm Joe Wink. Alongside me, Brian Medina. I'd like to thank everybody listening in. If they listen into both games, thank you for that. And now they work the ball around. That's Richardson. Here's far side. That's Brown trying to get it down low for McCulley. McCulley now up between 3 players. Swatted away by Taphorn, but he's going to call for the foul. So McCulley's going to go to the line and shoot 2. That's Taphorn's first foul, 4th team foul on Pekin. So no one really in trouble of getting in the bonus here in this first half of play. First free throw coming from McCulley is good.
19-14, 5:54 left, second quarter. Most Rock Island fans kind of just sitting on their hands right now. Been real quiet crowd here from Rock Island. 19-14. Their Rock Island Rocks trail by 5. McCauley second. That one's up and good. It's a 4-point game now. Pekin, if they should come out of the regional, they would play the semifinal of the sectional at home in Dottie Hawkins Gymnasium. Getting up court. Pekin back in a hurry. That was 2 easy points, way too easy against that Rock Island pressure. Zach Hansen comes up with the bucket on the left side.
Here comes Rock Island now. We're going to round out top. That's for Sean Brown. Brown with it for Rock Island. Beasley might have thought about 3, but he didn't pull it. Here's Richardson now, baseline. Drives, fouls on the ground there by Ramsey. That's his second foul, team 4th in this first half.
5:28 left here in the second quarter. Pekin up by 6, their largest lead of the night.
Checking back in for Pekin. Josh Tilster, he's coming in for Ramsey. They get it in wide open. Brown. King hit the bank shot on the layup. Beasley falls shut. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going the other way. Pekin playing real strong here, forcing shots by Rock Island. Rock Island though had a couple chances there on layups. They just couldn't hit.
And Tilster gets that one in. Finds the man Nate Bennett. Bennett on the left side. Looks to get it up court and does to Zach Hansen. Hansen to Taphorn. Taphorn top of the key. Back over to Nate Bennett. It's 21-15. Driving lane, that's a foul. Foul on the Rocks, number 33. Who is that, Bo?
Well, it's Rashawn Brown there for the Rock Island Rocks.
That's a 14 foul against him. So 14 fouls against either squad. We got 5:08 left, second quarter. Looking to get in for the baseline, Zach Hansen. Hansen looking to find Taphorn. Get it into Trey Scotty. Trey Scotty left side. Gives it up to Tilstra. Tilstra swings it over to Hansen. And Hansen again on that left wing. Finds Taphorn in the corner. Shot from 3. And it's good again. He's hot tonight. He's got 13 of the 24. And it's a 9-point lead now for Pekin.
Pekin is running on the Rocks right now. Here's Carr. Timeout, Coach Siegel. What a performance by Pekin, especially Nate Taphorn. He's got 13 points in this first half. And Pekin put it on Rock Island. They're up by 9 here in this second quarter. Rock Island is playing back on their heels, it seems like right now. And the Rocks just haven't been able to get on there to get playing the way that they want to play. They haven't been able to work that up-tempo pace offense at all. Like Brian said, if Pekin got in them early, it'd be easier for Pekin to play than Rock Island. It's been like that all game so far.
(24-15). Rock Island with the ball in front of the scorer's table. Really need to get things going offensively now.
CJ Carr for the Rocks now. We're getting around. Here's Richardson. Up top now, Shorter. Shorter down low, McCauley. McCauley with a reverse lay-in. Got it to go. Nice pass from Shorter on McCauley, and he goes up strong with about 3 or 4 guys around him. And it's back to 7.
And Trey Scotty gets across half court. Hansen. That's a wild pass to Tilstra. And that's a turnover by the Pekin Dragons. That's about the worst pass I've seen him throw all night. And their coach immediately, Dave Mott, immediately calls a timeout. So he definitely doesn't like to see turnovers. That's about the first bad pass I've seen in a quarter and a half, and he gets a timeout immediately.
Yeah, good timeout there by Coach Mott. Get the boys settled down a little bit. This Rock Island squad can score points in bunches, as we like to say all the time. And I mean, when this Rock Island team, they get a couple points, they get runs going, they are usually unstoppable.
Little side note, this Pekin team, the football team, knocked out Moline in the playoffs, so they would sure like to knock them out in basketball as well. They knocked them out on the road here at Browning Field. A pretty good ball game. Pekin had a real nice spread offense, and they knocked out that Moline team. And it's 24-17, Rock Island now with the ball.
Here's Beasley up top now for Carr. 4:10 to go in this quarter. Working around Carr, down low to McCauley. Denzel McCauley up top now. Here's Beasley. Beasley puts it in, kick it to fall. McCauley on the ring around shot there, finally got it to fall, and it is now down to 5.
Taphorn with the ball now, gets it up, gets it back in. He's going to cross half court. Gets that Rock Island pressure. Hansen drives the baseline. Shots up in the lane. That was not good. Back to his Trey Scotty on that basket.
Trey Scotty's got 8 points on the night. Working it around, now he's shorter. Up top now for Richardson. Excuse me there. Now Carr, nice little spin move there. Almost got knocked away and stolen away by Pekin.
Getting that real tough defense there for the Pekin Dragons. Getting across half court, Scotty. That's Tapper, top key shot from 3 again. And it's good! He is killing Rock Island from 3-point right now.
Just like we saw Timmy Wages go off on UT, Nate Tapworth's having a great game so far against Rock Island. He's got 16 in this first half.
29-19, Pekin Dragons ahead here, 3:05 to go in the second.
Here's a shot there, count it. McCulley's going to the line, he'll have a chance for the 3-point play.
Yeah, nobody has any kind of answer from Pekin in the post there against Denzel McCauley. Yeah, study diet of him, and this game can be a lot closer than it is. It's an 8-point game right now, but they get that ball to McCauley. He's darn near unstoppable in the post.
His second.
Denzel McCulley to cut it down to 7, and he does on that free throw. 29-22 is the score. Rock Island still in this man-to-man full court pressure.
And Nate Bennett now with the ball gives it to Josh Tilstra, right side. Swings it over to Scotty. Scotty finds Tapper on top of the key out on the volleyball line. Tapper drives the lane, nearly stolen away by Carr.
Call for a traveling there is Nate Taphorn. 2:49 to go. Here comes Jacoby Julian, his first time getting in the action tonight for the Rock Island Rocks. He checks in for Shorter. Here we go now, CJ Carr. The exciting sophomore bringing it across court now for Rock Island. Carr now trying to work around, he does. He gets it to Richardson. Far side now, Beasley thought about 3, didn't pull it. Now over to Richardson. Nice little head pick there up top. Here's Julian. Julian now works it near side. That's Carr swinging it around now for Richardson. Richardson with a nice little head fake drive. Nice move there by Richardson to get to the hole. And it's down to 5.
Trey Scotty with the ball on the left side. Man-to-man pressure from the Rocks here in the full court. We got that one nearly stolen away. Tipped away out of bounds off Rock Island last. Pekin gets the ball back.
You know, if Beasley stole that one, he would be looking for the highlight reel slam dunk. As always, is Markel Beasley. 29-24 the score. 2 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Hanson gives that one to Tilstra. Top of the key. That's Scotty. Shot in the corner. That's up. No good. Rebounded by CJ Carr. That shot a little too long off the arm of Zach Hanson.
Here's Carr now. Carr drives up and under him. Nice pass to McCulley. McCulley wasn't ready for it though, and it's stolen away by Pekin again.
Scotty gives it on his tap horn. We got 1:45 left, second quarter. Pekin back in a hurry. Left side, Zach Hanson. Swings it over to the right side, Bennett. Bennett looks to drive the lane. Nothing doing against his Rock Island defense. Tapper on the right side. Here's that one back up to Nate Bennett. Top the key now is Zach Hanson. Get the ball to Tapper on the post. Shots up. Wild shot. No good. But he's fouling the attempt. He's going to the free throw line. Trying to add on to that 16-point first half.
Foul there is on Beasley. His second, team 5th.
Rock Island's 5th team foul.
Trent McLean looking to check in for Pekin again, but Tapward has a chance to get his 17th and 18th point possibly here at the line. Hits the first free throw attempt. Lead back up to 6. Checking in for the first time tonight for Rock Island is Robert Johnson. He comes in for Beasley.
34, Robert Johnson.
Taphorn second, trying to make a 7-point lead. It's up, and that one's good again. 31-24, Pekin up on Rock Island here at Wharton Fieldhouse.
Carr now trying to cut this lead down some more. 7-point game, 1:15 to go, second quarter. Richardson now working around Julian. Back now near side Carr. Carr thought about 3, didn't pull it. Now working around. Carr does pull from 3 from the wing, off the mark. Rebound grab there by Richardson. Richardson made a nice spin move there. Airballs the floater and out of bounds. It'll stay down here off of a Pekin Dragon.
We got 1 minute left in the half, and it's 31-24. The 3 seed Pekin up on Rock Island, 31-24.
Trying to get it in his car. Does to Richardson. Richardson high off the glass, no good. Rebound Grabbed there by Pekin.
Taphorn way up high above everybody else. Comes over the rebound. Right side, Tilstra. We got 50 seconds left in the half. Pekin up by 7. Tilstra swings it a cross-court pass. Tilstra getting back with the ball. Tilstra right side. Gives it over to his man, Zach Hansen. Hansen left side. Rock Island in their man-to-man, token man-to-man defense. That's Trey McLean. McLean over to Taphorn. We got 30 seconds left now. Taphorn at the top of the key. Out around half court now is Trey Scotty. Scotty looks to drive the lane. Gives it back up. We got 22 seconds left. Pekin running the clock now, up by 7.
This is something they love to do. They love killing loads of time off at the end of quarters as they're working the ball now. They got 12 seconds left here in this quarter. Holding for the last shot. Ball. Second time that happened in the first quarter. Pekin almost turned it over. They get away with one again there as Richardson was looking for the steal. So 8 seconds left. Pekin trying to get it back in.
Yeah, Tilstra here from him right in front of the scorer's table. Gets that one in. Pekin got a shot from Taphorn. Long range three. In and out, no good. Rebound McCauley. He falls to his knees, and that's going to be the end of the half. After one half of play is said and done here in the second game of the Moline Regional. It's Pekin 31, Rock Island 24. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be back with the second half. Again, here at the half, it's 31-24. Pekin Dragons ahead.
We're back underway here. Second half of play here at the Moline Regional semifinal. Winner of this game plays Moline. Working down low. Here's McCoy for Rock Island. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It is going. Looked like it went on Pekin last. It's going to stay down here, I want to say. It'll stay down here for Rock Island. Rock Island going left to right in the second half. Pekin going right to left. Pekin with a strong performance by Nathan Taphorn, their 6'6" center. He's a junior for Pekin, had 18 points in that first half. Here's Richardson driving for Rock Island, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. He got fouled, though. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. I'm Joey, alongside of me, Brian Medina. It's a Family Tie Sports production here at the Moline Regional. Richardson's first free throw is up, and it is good. This Rock Island squad probably altogether, I would think, is one of the better shooting free throw teams in the Big Six, if not the best as a team. This team is really good from the charity stripe. They hit both there by Richardson. Cut it down to a 5-point game. Pekin gets the ball back. Full court pressure here by Rock Island. That's Scotty bringing it up for the Dragons. Ramsey now with it now. 3-quarter court, bringing it across half court now for Pekin. Trying to get something going. Guarded there by Carr. Good defense by Carr. Up top now Taphorn. 7:25 to go third quarter. 31-26. Ball loose by Scotty. Knocked around. Now near side, that's Hansen up top. Taphorn drives in between 3 defenders. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Taphorn on the night, the leading all scorers. Taphorn on the night, he is 6 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from behind the 3-point line. And for a big man, that's pretty good shooting percentage for 3-point land. And he's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Now 3 for 3.
He can give himself 20 points here. Just 48 seconds into the second half. It's 32-26. Pekin Dragons playing pretty well here on the road at Wharton Fieldhouse. Trying to get a matchup against Moline. Taphorn second. That one's also good. And it's back to 7, 33-26.
Here comes Rock Island. 33-26, like Brian says, the score. 7 minutes left here, third quarter. Shorter now up top for Richardson. Defending 3A state champions on the ropes here. I thought a charge was going to be called there on Richardson. No set there by Bennett, and Richardson hits the easy floater, and it's back down to 5.
Taphorn across the half court for the Dragons. No problem against that defensive pressure there from Rock Island. Taphorn on the right side. Let's get it back to a pass from Ramsey. Beautiful pass from Taphorn's up and good. 2 easy points for JT Ramsey, and it's 35-28.
Up court now comes Rock Island near side Siegel. Siegel with the ball, working it around. Far side McCulley. Denzel McCulley now working it back over to Shorter. Shorter now near side. That's Carr. Carr up top now, drives, puts it up, and way to switch hands, but can't finish.
Try Trey Scotty. Scotty peeking. They slow it down. They get up to Taphorn on the right side. Taphorn had an open shot from 3, didn't pull it. He looks to drive the lane. Shots up, nice drive. Blocked away by McCauley. Can't come up with any points.
Here comes Carr now, over to Shorter. Trying to cut into this lead here. Shorter, count it! And the foul. Keenan Shorter is going to go to the line with a chance. Excuse me there. He has a chance now to cut it down to 4 if he can hit the free throw.
35 to 30. Peeking ahead. Now 35-31 on the made free throw, and now Rock Island picking up full court pressure again. That's Trey Scotty with the ball. Gonna break half court against Siegel. Not too much pressure there from Rock Island. Scotty gets that one to Ramsey on the right side. 5:42 to go. Dragons up 35-31. That's Zach Hansen in this corner, defended by Denzel McCauley. Swings across court. Tulsa drives lane. That shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Rock Island. They're off and running. That layup's up and good. 3-point opportunity. That's off the arm of number 21.
Brian Richardson, coast to coast.
Brian Richardson. He's only 5'10". He got up the court in a hurry, though. Came over with 2 easy points. And he's going to go to the free throw line, make Fernand 1 opportunity.
Here's Richardson. Richardson now finds himself in double digits. He's got 12 on the night. He led Rock Island Friday against Quincy with 16 over in Quincy. Here's the free throw upcoming now for Brian Richardson, the 5'10 junior. Can't hit the free throw. Rebound though, McCauley. McCauley puts it up looking for the tie. Can't get the fall. Rebound Shorter. Foul on the attempt. He'll go to the line with 2 free throws with a chance to tie the ball game. Chance after chance for this Rock Island squad. They're cutting into this lead. Playing with the heart of a champion right now in this team. As Shorter hits a free throw, cuts it to 1. This team that no one thought they would finish in the top 3 in the Big Six. Now they shared a Big Six championship with Quincy. Here's a free throw by Shorter. It's good. We're tied again at 35. And now they're in a spot here they can win a regional championship. Ball on the ground, but Pekin picks it up, and up court now come the Dragons.
Hands on the ball at the free throw line. Shots up, foul on the attempt. He's going to the free throw line, foul by Denzel McCauley.
That's good basketball sense there by number 33 for Pekin, Zach Hansen, to lean into McCauley while McCauley went up for the shot block. That's great basketball sense. That's McCauley's second foul, team second of the half. 5:14 to go here in the third quarter. 35 all is the score. From the line, it is Hansen off the front of the rim. No good on the free throw attempt.
Hansen trying to get the Dragons back up, and does. It's 36-35. And their coach, Dave Mott, gets a timeout. 5:14 left in the third quarter. It's 36-35. Pekin Dragons ahead here at Wharton Fieldhouse.
36. Like I said, 36-35 the score. 5:14 left here. Third quarter in this ball game. Moline 2-3 matchup here in this regional semifinal. Leading all scores is Nate Taphorn. He's got 20 points. Leading the way for Rock Island with 13 is Denzel McCauley. 5 for 10 from the field. And also Brian Richardson, he's got 12. Here comes Rock Island now. Down by 1 point, trying to take their first lead of the half. Now working it. Here's Carr, CJ Carr, over to Siegel, down low McCauley. Denzel McCauley puts a shot up. Travel going to be called there on McCauley.
36-35 after the turnover. Scotty gets it up court. Pekin back in a hurry. Nearly stolen away. But it's stolen away back by Tilstra. He's underneath the basket, and a loose ball come up with by Rock Island.
Here's Richardson now, puts up a shot. Charge called on Richardson. That's going to be his second foul. Richardson pulled up, he hit the shot, but got called for the charge. Here comes Pekin now up court. Bringing it up here, Scotty.
Scotty the ball. Gives that one up. Finds Bennett. Bennett top of the key. Back over to Scotty, left side. Scotty drives lane. And swings that one over to Tilstra. Back to Hansen. Hansen left side. Thought about three. Couldn't pull it. He had an open shot there. Wiley stepped back. Tapping with the ball on the baseline. Finds Zach Hansen. Hansen couldn't pull three. Takes one dribble. Still no shot off. Top of the key. That shot. Long range. That one's up. No good. Rebounded by Taphorn. Back up with it. And two more. Adds to his total. He's got 22. 4:15 to go in third quarter. Dragons up 3.
Here's Siegel looking to answer with three. Way off the mark there. Rebound grab by Taphorn.
Yeah, right side now. That's going to be Tilstra. Tilstra in the corner to Bennett. Bennett back over to Taphorn right side. He's got his man Trey Scotty. Scotty drives the lane. Shots up in the lane. That one's up. No good. Gets his own shot. Rebound and foul on the shot. He's going back to the line.
You know, we noted earlier that was good basketball sense by earlier by Hansen, or by Zach Hansen. That was great thinking there by Scotty. Scotty had a wide open chance for three. Doesn't pull it. He drives. He missed the initial shot, but ends up now he has a chance. He gets a free throw there, so he can end up getting 2 points out of the deal. As Scotty does hit the first, and they're back up by 4. Checking in for the first time tonight is James Jones for the Rock Island Rocks. Babers looks to check in for Carr as Scotty hits both.
It's now 40-35, midway point third quarter. And Pekin back up by 5 points. They've had the lead for all the second half and most of the second quarter. Pretty good strong here Pekin team. They played real well here on the road. They haven't.
Pekin hasn't relinquished lead since they went up 14-13. Now the ball knocked out of bounds there by McCulley. Or they went up 14-13 was the score when they were up in the second quarter. Trying to get it in now as Rock Island is Babers. Babers looking to get it in. And a pass there to Siegel. We're getting around now here shorter. Hands it off now to James Jones. Jones now working it for Rock Island. Hands it back off to Babers. Trey Babers with it for Rock Island. 3:30 to go. Here's Jones now, catches it. Puts up a shot. Foul call. They'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to be called there on number 21. That's Drew Bennett. Or Nate Bennett, excuse me.
Number 21, Nate Bennett. His second. Pekin's 15 foul.
So, first free throw there by Jones. No good.
James Jones.
3:25 left in the third. 40-35 is the lead for the Pekin Dragons.
Jones can't hit either one.
Rebounded by Hansen. Gets that one up left side. Trey Scotty. We got 3:20 left. Dragons up by 5 after the missed pair of free throws there by Rock Island. Taphorn with the ball. Right side. Looks to drive the lane. Finds Bennett top of the key. Swings it back over to Hansen. Hansen to Taphorn top of the key now. Against this Rock Island man-to-man. Trey Scotty takes a couple dribbles. They're trying to find Taphorn down the post. He's got a good matchup. Can't quite get him the ball. Motion offense here by Pekin. On the right side now, again, that's Hansen. Hansen is looking to get the ball down to Taphorn on the post, and that's a hold on Rock Island. That's going to be their 5th team foul of the second half. Both teams knotted up in team fouls at 5 here in the second half. So might see quite a few free throws here in the fourth quarter. On the baseline there, that's Trey Scotty. Scotty looks to get in and finds Taphorn on the right side. Shots up. No good. Rebound by Rock Island.
Good rebound there by James Jones. Here's Babers now. Kicks it into the corner for McCulley. McCulley now pulls up, gives it back to Babers. McCulley looking mismatch here for McCulley. They're screaming at Babers to get it down to McCulley. Turned over here. Stolen away by Babers. Babers puts it up, bakes it in. Babers made a mistake, a mental mistake there by not getting into McCauley, who was on a way out large mismatch with Nate Bennett. Babers turned it over and then made up for that mistake with the steal and then the layup. Here's a shot from three.
That's up, no good. Rebounded. That one's fought for. Ball's loose. That foul goes against Rock Island. That's the 16th foul. So with 2:09 left in the third quarter, Pekin's going to be in the bonus.
Number 15, Keenan Shorter.
Checking back in is Trent McLean. He's in for Tilstra.
Taphorn looks to get in from the baseline. See, they don't want to play to get it right back to him, and they don't. That's Bennett on the right side. Bennett looks to drive the lane. Shots up, the lefty gets up, and it's good. Back up by 5. Lee's kind of just hanging out there right around that 5-point margin. And Pekin's up 42-37 with 1:52 left in the third.
That's what it's been around all. It's been like all game. They've been up by. They got up early, up 4-0. Here's Siegel, a shot from 3, off the front of the rim. Rebound there by McCauley. McCauley puts it back, slams it home with one hand, and it's back down to 3 now.
Trey Scotty with the ball. Gives it up to Zach Hansen, right side. 1:30 left, third quarter. Trey Scotty looks to drive. Hansen looks to drive the lane against McCauley. Nothing doing. McLean with the ball out around the top of the key. We got 1:25 left. Zach Hansen on the ball, right side, shot in front of McCauley. That's up, no good. Rebounded. That one's fought for. Come up with by Scotty. Gets over Taphorn, right side, shot for 3. And it's good! Huge shot by Taphorn. Gets the lead back up to 6. He's got 25.
Here's Babers now. Up by 6 is Rock Island. Wait, now Babers throws it down to McCauley. McCauley over to Jones now. James Jones drives the lane and a foul going to be called there on the ground. 51 seconds to go here in this quarter. Foul is on 15. Josh Tilstra is, that's going to be, Tilstra's checking in. That foul was on Hansen, his first.
Both teams going to be in the bonus for the fourth quarter.
As now Rock Island works it around here. Siegel.
Stolen
away by Taphorn.
Taphorn drives the lane. Shots up in the lane. That one's up and good. It's back to 8 now. 2 short of their high of 10. Taphorn leading the way with 27 for the Pekin Dragons.
They're putting it on Rock Island right now. 7-point lead.
8-point lead.
Or 8-point lead, excuse me. Now working around. Here's Siegel. Siegel, nice little head fake, and a foul again. Going to be called a loose ball foul, so it's going to be on Taphorn, his second. So 17 foul, 1-on-1 opportunity coming from the Rocks.
Hey, Denzel needs to make Pekin pay here.
Number 34, David Taphorn, his second, 17 foul. Denzel McCauley shooting.
Winner of this game going to play Friday night against Moline at 7:30. Whatever the outcome, that's going to be one heck of a ball game here at Wharton Fieldhouse again. 7:30 Friday night.
Free throw is good there by McCauley. Back down to 7. Richardson checks back in now for Siegel. Brown's going to want to check in for McCauley after the free throw attempt. If McCauley hits, look for Pekin to hold for through the last 23 seconds to hold for the last shot of the quarter. And he misses the free throw, knocked out of bounds, and is going the other way.
21.8 left in the third. Pekin up by 7 and the ball. And they're going to get the possession here in the fourth quarter. So a lot of things going Pekin's way here with 21.8 left in the third. JT Ramsey trapped in the backcourt, gets that one up. Finds the man Tilstra, right side. That's going to be Trey Scotty. We got 13 left. Scotty dribbling the ball, running some clock. He's out around half court. They got 7 left. Scotty looks to drive the lane, finds Hansen, left side, shot from 3. And it's good! 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters are said and done here, it's a 10-point lead at 50-40, the largest lead that Pekin's had all night.
The defending 3A state champions are on the ropes going into the fourth quarter, down by double digits to the Pekin Dragons. What a performance that Pekin has put on so far. What a clutch shot there by Zach Hansen. to put them up by 10 going into the fourth and final frame. So we're about to start this fourth quarter of action. Give you a little recap here. Pekin leads 50-40. We're about to start this fourth quarter of action. Nate Taphorn leads all scorers with 27 points. 12 points for Zach Hansen for the Pekin Dragons. And leading the way for Rock Island is Denzel McCulley. He's got 16 points. Richardson has 12. Team fouls, 7 on Pekin and 6 on Rock Island. Possession arrow in favor of the Dragons here in this fourth to start the fourth, and we are back underway. Pekin with the ball to start this fourth quarter of action.
Trey Scotty out around half court, looks to drive the lane, shots up right side, blocked away by McCauley. But that's 50-40. They got 7:46 left. Pekin up by 10. On the baseline now, again, Trey Scotty. Scotty looks to get in, finds Taphorn on the right side, gives it to Zach Hansen, top of the key. Hansen back there past to Ramsey, nearly stolen away. Ball's loose on the floor. There's going to be a jump ball opportunity. That's going to be a timeout by Pekin.
Wow, Coach Siegel not.
From Coach Dave Mott calls the timeout in time, and his team's going to retain possession.
Coach Siegel not having there. Full timeout coming. .7:39 to go, 50-40 is the score. Pekin ahead of the defending state champion Rock Island Rocks. This is a outstanding performance by Pekin so far through the first 3 quarters and change. They can hold up. It'd be a great matchup Friday as well. Brian, what adjustments do you think Rock Island has to make here if they want to come back in this last 7:40 of play?
Pekin looks again at the baseline. That's going to be Hansen. Hansen finds Taphorn on the baseline. We got 7:35 left. Top of the key, that's Tilster. Tilster swings that one over to Zach Hansen. Back over to Ramsey. See if Pekin doesn't run some clock. They got 7:25 left. Don't need to score any more points. Taphorn shot from 3. That one's up long range. And good. He is killing them. He's got 30 now. Leading the way for Pekin.
13-point advantage for Pekin now. Here's Richardson. Rock Island's got to score a bunch of points in a hurry. Shot up. No points. And it looked like that should be in the air. Wow, they're going to call that on the ground. It'd be a 1-and-1 opportunity instead of a 2-point, instead of the shot.
No, that was he fouled him way before that shot was taken. It's 53-40. We got 7:09 left. It was a 1-and-1 opportunity. 2 big shots, though, if he can get it from Rock Island. And Brian Richardson, his first, the front side of the 1-and-1. That one's up and no good. Rebounded. Rebound off of Tilstra. Rock Island gets it back.
Rock Island on the ropes against this Pekin squad. Here we go now. Working it around down to 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Babers thought about 3, but he didn't pull it. Now working it around, Babers hands it off to Beasley. Markel Beasley now pulls up on the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Ramsey.
Ramsey comes up with it. He's at 3/4 court. Trey Scotty gets across half court now. There's 6:45 left. Pekin up by 13. See if they don't try to milk some clock here against Rock Island. Tilster with the ball. Has it out around half court. 6:35 left. That's Scotty. There's running a little bit of a weave here out around half court. 6.5 left. That's Ramsey with the ball at half court. Finds Taphorn. Taphorn shots up. That one's up and good. It's 15. He is on fire now. He's got 32.
I would be lying if I said that I thought this was going to happen. I never had through my wildest dreams, I never thought I'd be sitting here with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the fourth quarter at Rock Island would be down by 15 to Pekin. I mean, Pekin's a good team, don't get me wrong, but I never thought that Pekin would be handling Rock Island this well in this game. What a performance by this Pekin Dragons team so far. They're going to try to pull out this one and then ride that wave of momentum into Friday.
That was rebounded by Bennett. Misses the front side of the 1-on-1, so it's a 15-point game. That was out of bounds off of Denzel McCauley. And Pekin gets it back. That far sideline. That's going to be Bennett. Bennett gets that one in. That shot's up from Tilstra, and it's good. It's a 17-point game. Poured it on now. 6:05 to go, fourth quarter.
Now breaking it around, here's Richardson. Timeout, Coach Siegel. Pekin is on a roll right now. They are up 17 points on the defending state champion Rock Island Rocks. Six minutes left in this quarter. Rock Island's got to score points and hurry if they want to have any chance of winning this one. Here we are now, 6 minutes to go, back to get...
6-7-1. Once again, the winning 50-50 number is 708 671. Becker, your winnings in the score today.
57-40, Rock Island with the ball, and they get a lot of points in a hurry, trailing by 17 with 6 to go.
Here comes Rock Island now. CJ Carr gets it down low. Working around, stolen away. Pekin has a chance to go up 19 on this possession, if not 20 if they can hit a three.
Hansen crosses half court. Scotty crosses half court, drives lane, shots up, and it's good. It's 19 with 5:40 left.
Wow. Like I said, I never saw this coming. Rock Island getting beaten up right now. Foul on the ground. And if Pekin could play like this on Friday against Mo, if they can hold on to this and play against like this on Friday, that game, Pekin has a great chance to beat Moline and then go play the first round of sectionals on their home floor in Pekin next Tuesday. McCauley's going to shoot too, as now they're in the super bonus. First shot is good by McCauley. Second free throw by Denzel is up, and it is good, so it's back down to 17 now.
59-42. Bennett with the ball right side, gives it to Ramsey. That's a foul immediately. He's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-on-1.
Number 21,
Ramsey at the free throw line, 1-on-1. Rock Island needing to miss here on the first shot here on this 1-on-1 opportunity. 5:28 left. They trail by 17. Ramsey's first. That's up and good. Ramsey's second. His team up by 18 here at Wharton Fieldhouse. That one's also good. Still back to 19. 5:28 left.
Here's Carr now over to Shorter. Keaton Shorter now over to CJ Carr. Carr now pulls up. Got it. CJ Carr for the Rocks. Full court pressure now by Rock Island. Got to get turnovers and fast.
Yeah, Trey Scotty now the ball. Gets it up court in a hurry to Tilstra. Tilstra to Ramsey. Ramsey out around the volleyball line right side. And again, it's going to be Nate Bennett. Bennett going to give it to Ramsey. He's trapped on the right side. Back over to Bennett. Gets that one in the corner to Tilstra. Pekin running some clock. They got under 5 to go. And that's a foul on Rock Island's Richardson. And send Pekin back to the free throw line for 1-1.
Foul ball number 21, Brian Richardson, his fourth.
Ramsey front side of the 1-1. That first shot's up and good. 62-44. Second one from Ramsey. 62-44 is the lead. Trying to make it 19. This one's up, and that one's good.
Here we go now. Rock Island coming back up floor. Down by 18. Foul going to be called, loose ball on Ramsey. That's his fourth. Still in that double bonus. Here comes CJ Carr. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
His fourth personal.
Dire need here of 2 free throws. Big, and he can't hit the first. Can't hit either one.
Over the back on McCauley. It's 63-44, 4:48 left. And Pekin's going to go to the free throw line for an opportunity to make this a 20-point game.
32, Denzel McCauley. His third. That now 19 foul.
Fans from Rock Island starting to file out. Their team down by 19, and this one's pretty much done. Just waiting for a final score with the Rocks down 19 points. Tilster at the free throw line. This is a 1-on-1 opportunity again. Hits the first, and it's a 20-point lead.
What a showing here by Pekin. If they can play like this on Friday against Moline, they are going to be the favorite to win that game. I mean, they come out on fire here. Taphorn has 32 points. Through basically 3 quarters, he's only had 1 shot in this whole quarter. Stolen away again. Here comes Pekin now, and Ramsey pulls it back with 4:41 to go.
Wisely pulls it back. Scotty with the ball. Gives it up Tilstra right side. Ramsey out around half court. His team up by 21. Tilstra again right side. Finds Ramsey at half court. Wide open is Tilstra. Easy 2. And it's a 23-point game.
Here comes CJ Carr for Rock Island. Pulls up from 3. Got it. Timeout, Coach Siegel.
67-47, 4:18 left.
CJ Carr. 30-second timeout called by Rock Island.
Since that shot there at the end of the quarter, they outscored Rock Island 20-7. And that missed opportunity there by Richardson there at the end of the quarter to pick up points on the free throw line. Pekin ran off the last 23 seconds of that quarter, and then Zach Hansen hit a huge 3 that put him up by 10, and they have not looked back since. Outscored them 17-7 in this quarter.
67-47, 4:18 left. Trey Scotty with the ball, 3/4 court. Swings it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Ramsey. Ramsey left side. They've got their man in the post. That shot's up. No good. But Zach Hansen going to go to the free throw line again. His team up by 20, 4:07 left. Pekin Dragons came out in a big way here at Moline's Wharton Fieldhouse. And they're going to play again Friday night against Moline here at Wharton Fieldhouse. First one's up and good from Hansen. His team goes up by 21. I'm Brian Dean with Joe Winkle here at Wharton Fieldhouse. This is a Family Ties Productions. Video going to be uploaded tomorrow. So if you're listening to the game, you have an opportunity to watch it. If you're all interested in seeing how well this Pekin Dragons team played tonight. 69-47. Hansen hits both.
Here's a shot from 3 by Babers, way off the mark. Rebound. Nice tip there by Beasley.
Tip in by Markel Beasley.
That Comes up court to Hanson. Hanson right side. Dribbles it off his knee out of bounds. One of the few mistakes that this Pekin team has made.
Yeah, I mean, you note that they've had a great performance tonight, but you also got to note that this team has played flawless all evening. Here we go again. They're shooting 23 of 36 from the field as Pekin, 16 of 19 from the charity stripe. This team has played flawless. Like I said, here's Carr, blocked away by Tilstra. Foul, though, called. So Carr will go back to the line. 3:32 to go in this quarter. 20-point advantage for Rock Island, or excuse me, for Pekin.
CJ Carr, line shooting 2, followed by Josh Tilstra.
Carr hits the first. Taphorn comes back in for Pekin, playing with 4 fouls as Carr hits both free throws.
Back to 18, Taphorn to the ball left side. Trying to get something going against this Rock Island pressure. Up court in a hurry. That's Bennett, but he wisely backs it off. Pekin just wanting to run some clock. Don't really need any more points. Taphorn fouled before he could get a shot off in the lane. And Pekin, they're just looking to run the clock. They got 3:20 left and they're up by 18 all over Rock Island Rock team. Taphorn going to go to the line for 2. Trying to push it back to 20.
First shot by Taphorn is good. They're back up 19. Nate Taphorn has 33 on the night. Make that 34. What a night for this kid, Nate Taphorn, on the evening. He'll probably sit the rest of the game. Taphorn, 11 for 14 from the field, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 34 points, and a great performance. Here's Carr now working it for Rock Island. Down low, nice pass to Beasley. Reverse layup is good.
Scotty from the baseline gets that one in. Scotty left side gets across half court for Pekin. That's a foul on Rock Island. Pekin going to the free throw line for more.
First free throw on the way, and it is good for Trey Scotty. Second shot on the way by Scotty is good. It is back 21 now, is the lead. Shorter now. Shot from 3 by Keenan Shorter is good. Timeout again, Coach Siegel.
73-56. Rock Island fans leaving by the dozens. 17-point lead there for the Pekin Dragons with 2:52 left. Game Friday night, 7:30 here again at Wharton Fieldhouse. That game is going to be a tough one for Moline to get past this Pekin squad. They play real well. They're a very, very strong, fundamentally strong team. So this 73-56, or Rock Island team that just beat Moline by 15 or 17 points just 2 weeks ago. So this Pekin squad, they're looking real good right now. On the baseline, Taphorn looking to get it in. His team up 17. Trying to hang on here at Wharton Fieldhouse. Taphorn gets that one into Ramsey. Ramsey underneath their defensive basket. Has the ball. gives it up to Trey Scotty. Scotty out around half court. Gets it over to Ramsey left side. Back over to Taphorn out around half court. Taphorn swings it over to Ramsey. They've got a couple guys underneath the basket pretty well open. That was stolen away by Rock Island.
Here's Richardson now. Richardson drives. Shot foul on the ground. Another foul. This game just keeps on dragging on and dragging on as
Coach Dave Mott not at all happy right now with his guys getting these fouls, and they don't need to extend the game here for Rock Island.
Yeah, this game has been extended well past what Coach Dave Mott probably wanted it to be. That's Ramsey's 5th foul, so his night is over. On the night, Ramsey 1-1 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 7-point performance for the Pekin Dragons point guard. First free throw from Richardson is good. Second from Richardson to cut it down to 15 is no good. Rebound grab there, McCulley. McCulley on the putback, count it! And the foul by Denzel McCulley.
We potentially have a 13-point game with the made free throw here with 2:30 left. Not sure if Rock Island can come up with that many points in 2.5 minutes, but that's the 5th foul on Taphorn. So their starters are starting to go away here from Pekin, but there's might not be enough time for Rock Island to mount a comeback this big. Taphorn, the leading scorer on the night for both games. Well, Coach Mott giving the official a really hard time. This team's up by 13. The last thing that his team needs is a technical in this situation.
Here we go now, McCulley has a chance to cut it to 13. 2.5 to go. Misses the free throw. Rebound again by Shorter. Shorter puts it up. Can't get the bank in. McCulley on the board. Over the back on McCulley. Just as a shine of light was coming for Rock Island, it gets taken away there on that over the back call.
Yeah, if Shorter gets that layup, man, this could have been a 12-point game, and just like that, that's McCauley's 4th foul. He's got 22 points, but could have really made things interesting. It's a 13-point game. At the free throw line is Trent McLean. He's another senior for Coach Dave Mott. Hits the first. Misses the second one. That one's rebounded by McCauley. His team trails by 15, 2:22 left.
Here's McCauley now, hands it up to Siegel. Trey Siegel now. Carr pulls up from 3. Can't get the bank in. Rebound by McLean.
McLean comes over the rebound. They've got Trey Scotty here on the left side. Scotty looks to get it across half court. Nearly thrown away and is. Rock Island gets the turnover.
Down 15 with 2:05 to go. Pekin trying to hold on here and play again Friday for a regional title. Here's Carr now. C.J. Carr looking for something to happen. He gets it to Beasley. Foul going to be called there. Beasley will go to the line and shoot 2. As me and Brian always say, best way to come back in a game is with the clock stopped and at the free throw line. First free throw is good by Beasley.
(74-60), 1:57 left. Pekin Dragons trying to hold on here against Rock Island.
Second free throw when Beasley is up, and it's good. Down to 13 again.
Rock Island's got one timeout left. They trail by 13. They got 1:57 showing on the clock. From the baseline, that's going to be Hansen. Hansen looks to get it in. Finds Tilstra. Tilstra's trapped over here on this left side. Tilstra breaks the pressure from Rock Island. Gives it up to Bennett. Bennett gives it up to Hansen. They break half court. Hansen's over there trapped on the right side. That's going to be a shot in the lane. That was up and no good from Bennett. So Rock Island trails by 13 now with the ball.
Here's Carr, gets it across half court. Carr pulls up from three. No good. Rebound grab. Nice rebound there by Tilstra.
In and out on that three-point shot.
Brian Richardson's night is over. On the night, Brian Richardson 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from the line. A 13-point night for the junior for Rock Island. So now, as subs are made, 1:32 to go. 2 free throws coming for Josh Tilstra. Tilstra, 6'4" senior. Misses the first.
That should have been a 2-shot foul.
Rock Island wishes that was a 1-and-1 attempt there. That 13-point lead, trying to extend it to 14 and just ice this game away. In what has been a extended fourth quarter due to free throws. He hits the second, back to 14. Here comes Babers now. Babers kicks it out to Carr. CJ Carr dishes to Siegel. Shot from three by Trey Siegel. Way off the mark. Rebound there, Beasley. Markel Beasley. Shot up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound there. Grabbed by Siegel. Siegel now. Nice pass there. McCulley steals a pass. Shot from McCulley. No good. Rebound by Beasley. Banks it in. Timeout, Coach Siegel.
Timeout, Rock Island.
1:09 left. Rock Island trails 75-63. Rock Island Rocks not giving up the Western Big Six champs and defending Class 3A champions. Not going out without a fight. It was 50-40 to start the fourth quarter, and it's now 75-63 here with 1:09 left.
It's 12-point advantage, 1:09 to go. Here in this fourth and final quarter of play. Here we go now. Rock Island's going to be turnovers here on this inbounds pass. Got to get it in. He's had to step on the wall.
Bennett nearly fell over, just threw that one in. Luckily, it went off the foot of a Rock Island Rock. Now he's got to stand still here, does Bennett. Bennett looks to get in. Finds his man Tilstra here, trapped in the corner. Rock Island nearly comes up with a steal. Bennett fouled with 1:06 left. Rock Island out of timeouts with 1:06.
His third. Nate Bennett shooting
2 free throws on the way by Nate Bennett. First free throw short by Bennett, so still what would be a 4-possession game. second by Bennett is off the mark. So it's still 12 points. Here comes Shorter now. Gets it to Siegel. Siegel shot from 3. Way off the mark. Rebound there. Nice save by Carr, but it goes off a Pekin player right into another Pekin player's hands. 3-on-1 chance for Pekin. Trying to just ice this one away. Layup is good. Fouled in the basket. Pekin's going to go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. And this game now is more than over here at Wharton Fieldhouse.
77-63. Hanson at the free throw line, trying to get it back to 15 points.
Zach Hanson shooting 1.
Hanson's 3-point play. That one's up. No good. Rebounder by Rock Island.
Beasley now near side corner. Babers. Babers, nice little step back pull up there. No good. Rebound McCulley. Knocked around. Pekin comes up with it. And that's all. That'll be all she wrote here with under 40 seconds to go. Pekin is now 30 seconds away from Moline on Friday. Timeout called Coach Mott. That'll be a pretty intriguing matchup on Friday. Pekin and Moline for the regional title here at Moline's home court, Wharton Fieldhouse. And the defending 3A champions in state are going to be ousted here in the first round of regionals.
(77-63), exactly 30 seconds left. Pekin with the ball. Just trying to finish this one off. Pekin's got one last timeout. Not sure they really even need it. Rock Island's still going to pick up in the full court. Inside here is Hanson in front of the scorer's table. Finds Trey Scotty. Scotty out at 3/4 court. Gets it up. Finds Hanson. Hanson out around half court. Swings it over to Trey Scotty. 20 seconds to go. Scotty gives it to Hanson. Hanson, that was stolen away by Babers. Gets the easy 2. And it's down to 12 with 14 left.
Babers with the nice layup there. 12 points. And Carr's going to foul. 8 seconds to go. Tilstra with a chance to put 2 free throws and an exclamation point on this regional victory.
78-65, Tilstra's second. Checking out for the last time at Rock Island High School is Denzel McCauley. He was a state champion at Rock Island High School, and the last time he's going to play here for the Rocks. That free throw's up and missed. Rock Island Shorter comes up with it. He crosses half court. We got 5 seconds left. Doesn't take a shot. CJ Carr left side. That one's up. No good. And the clock's going to read 0. And the Pekin Dragons come up with a huge win here at Wharton Fieldhouse, 78-65.
Congratulations to the Rocks on the fine season.
The Rocks
Joe,
season.
any closing thoughts?
I mean, it was a good night of basketball. I mean, Moline came out and played a good game against UT. Rock Island came out strong. It was a great game to start off that first half, and then that 3-pointer by Hanson basically threw a dagger in it. I mean, Rock Island, they played with that heart of a champion all year. I mean, no one thought they would have a chance to win a Big Six title. They shared a Big Six crowd with Quincy last Friday. Hats off to them and all the seniors at Rock Island, especially even UT. They did a great job. Both of those teams did a great job this season, and they deserve a well-deserved tip of the cap for the dedication and all the work they put in for this year for their basketball seasons.
And Rock Island loses here, so they're out for the season now too. 78-65, Pekin with a real big win on the road. If you're a Pekin Dragon fan and you're listening to tonight's broadcast, come make it out and show your support for these Pekin Dragons. They played real well tonight, and I'm sure they're going to play real well again Friday night. Pekin wins here 78-65, and they're going to play for a regional championship against Moline here at Wharton Fieldhouse, 7:30 Friday night. Again, real big win for Pekin, 78-65. Thank you for tuning in, and good night.